Hi Libra, how are you? I'm okay. My name's Carol Lisette. I'm here with your manifestation, activation, chakra cleanse, frequency activation, and tarot reading for the month of September 2025. These readings, chakra cleanses, and activations are good for 30 days. What I do here is I go in with the Sacred Geometry Activation Oracle deck by Lon. I get a spread based on the 7 basic Hermetic principles of manifestation. I find what frequencies are in the field, in your field, and mine to activate when it comes to Libra energy. This reading is for wherever you are experiencing the archetype and energy of Libra. Everyone has got Libra in their personal natal chart. And that is where I have performed the chakra cleanse, which you can find all of the detailed information for in the description box of this YouTube video or the comment section of this Facebook video. There you will see exactly what negative beliefs were released and which ones were implanted in place of them, the positive true beliefs that were activated, reactivated there for you, wherever Libra does sit in your personal natal chart, okay? So that's what we do, and then we go in with the tarot system. We get a couple waves with 2 different decks of tarot, and then we close out with the All Things Intuitive Oracle system for some straight channeled messages here. My darling Libra. So with all that being said, if you would enter into this energetic exchange with me for the greatest good of everybody involved, let's get started. In the highest loving light spirit. For Libra, what are the frequencies, please, Spirit, in the highest loving light? You hear Libra singing bowls here in the background. That's what we've got playing here. I'm just attuning to the vibration of Libra. We've got our frequency cards. Let's go in with the Rider-Waite-Smith system, and we'll get a couple waves here. You take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Everybody's storyline is unique and particular to them, and only you can use your very developed and good discernment, okay? So that you know what is for you and what isn't. Libra, in the highest loving light, this video is for entertainment purposes only, and for the purposes of entertainment, I'd like to ask you, what have you been thinking about lately? What feelings do those thoughts evoke within you? What have you been feeling about lately? And what kind of things do you think when you're having those thoughts? Do you write them down? Do you ask yourself how you are calibrating your own inner compass? Do that now as I pull these 7 cards with the Morgan Greer Rider-Waite-Smith system here. Nice loving light, 7 cards, please, Spirit, for Libra. September 2025 manifestation, activation, I knew it, and chakra cleanse here in the highest loving light. Now that we've got our things on the board, let's get into it. In your headspace, the principle of mentalism, what you think about you will attract to yourself. Number 1, the root chakra. The frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security in this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as in the physical world. Root chakra, let's activate it. So it is with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is coming through with no bullshit, no nonsense. You wanted to be grounded here. You were thinking about it, and you took full reign over the thought space. And you refused to entertain anything that would disempower you to be rooted, and to be making sure that your mind space, your mentalism, this is up here, upper chakras, crown, third eye, all the head chakras, really, all of them. Okay, you needed to be very strict and balanced with your equilibrium here in all the ways and all the days and all the realms. Okay, however you understand them, earth, air, water, fire, spirit, okay, whatever it is, sound, etc., and so on. Okay, in your world, you are not going to involve yourself or participate in anything that would disempower you. You took a reign over your thought space. You became very intentional with where you put your energy. And you made sure that everything that you did, no matter what it was in your creative endeavor, that you would be able to be free in the thought space so that you could receive from the Most High God, and that you could bring down your manifestations down into this world. I see somebody who is very, very well thought out and planned out, and who takes action and who holds their boundaries quite nicely. And some people, they feel intimidated by this. They may even, when you're having some normal conversation, and of course you're emotionally intelligent, and these people are hinting toward one thing or another, and then your just quiet tone and quietude and just kind of stance gives the message, no, thou shalt not pass. And these people, they're like, I just see, I'm not, oh no, it's not that, it's not, I'm not trying to, I'm not, okay. When somebody says, I'm not trying to insert, there's a good chance that, there's some sort of attachment there, because where is this guilt coming from? It's like when somebody feels the need to say, trust me. That would raise the red flag here, the red flag for your root chakra. How are you going to stay rooted? So you are very strong, self-contained here in the thought space. You know who you are. You know what you want here. Your manifestations are going to come through because you're an open channel here. This is masculine energy. You're receiving these downloads from the thought realm, whatever, the thought space, okay? And you are definitely probably sleeping enough. I know if I go a few days without sleep, I start hearing static. It's almost like if there's a radio and I hear that, the sounds, the voices, etc. I'm clairaudient. So I see somebody who actually has such a power, like that is such a huge power to be able to access that. So one doesn't need to stay up for days and days at a time. One could use their energy in a proper way and expend their energy, get their energy up and put it down. This is somebody who's got now control over their nervous system first and foremost, as within so without, and that radiates. And having such a reign over your internal system here, this is like what my baby told me when we were talking about being an empath when he was younger, and he said, it feels like I've got some system within me that filters out before anybody's stuff can touch me. I feel like you kind of got that. Like, if you're an empath, it's like kind of how do you imagine your shield? So what you imagine, your imagination is definitely happening somewhere, especially if you're in my reading and you're taking value from my work here in the highest loving light. These boundaries are solid, they're earned, you know who you are. And I also see people who are kind of like, you unknowingly, unwittingly, their demons are evoked because they feel the need to say, I'm not doing this, which is an automatic trigger of, oh wait, am I doing this? And there's no personal feelings, because I think that people are very, very comfortable around you as you feel grounded in your thought space and walking this path and having these interactions very self-composed here. I see this going very well for you in your manifestations, Libra. Okay, wherever you have Libra in here. Let's switch over here in the heart space now. In the heart space, we have got the frequency of dynamic number 23. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. Ease, grace, and great joy. Ease, grace, and great joy. Dynamic. So it is in the heart space. What is going on? This dynamic, okay? Ease, grace, and great joy. You are in your truth here with the Ace of Swords, with ease, grace, and great joy. I love this. Every time I see the King of Swords, by the way, I always think Libra energy. I don't know if that's the official court card that goes with Libra, but I always think that. I always see judgment when I see the King of Swords, and now you have got the Sword of Truth here. The Ace of Swords, the sword of truth that brings complete and utter opportunity and wealth. health and destiny coming toward you, because when you are being so dynamic in your authentic truth, nothing but opportunity could come to you. In the heart space, this has got to do with the principle of polarity, because I call it the heart space because in order for us to even put a name and understand our emotions, we need some sort of mirror, some sort of foil, some sort of reflection here. Your dynamic way of being has come forth by just taking your own truths and feeling them and sitting with them and being that which you are, completely, wholly, and utterly. And I'm hearing in the good times and the bad times too. What? So between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency, okay? Layers and aspects. And I'm just seeing like this masculine triangle. I think it goes that way, you guys. So I just see this is really beautiful for Libra, because Libra all the time, like I just see very decisive Libra energy around the head space and the heart space, even in the dynamic of receiving these downloads and etc. and so on, using your beautiful Libra Venusian powers here to take action and to stand in your own power. I see this for Libra in the highest living light. It says beautiful. In the heart space, here we are crackling up the it is beautiful. It's so beautiful. It makes me excited, and it just messes with the electricity. Let's move forward here. I do not have the resources to replace my laptop, Spirit. Let's keep going. Switch into the principle of polarity the principle of correspondence as above, so below, with the frequency of coherence. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. Coherence. Okay, you're wanting to bring things into coherence. Okay, as above, so below. You brought your fucking energy all the way in. You were like, no, my manifestations are going to come into coherence. This can be coherent no matter how foggy you were, no matter what the projections were from the world, no matter what it is these entities trying to get their claws in your energy, etc. and so on. You still kept it to yourself as well as you could. And you stood on, no, I'm only engaging in what is going to bring this manifestation and keep me rooted so I could bring these beautiful downloads. You are receiving the downloads dynamically here and walking honestly, and you are just having to keep your energy to yourself. Be very guarded, protect your energy. Surround yourself with a loving bubble of loving light. Okay, you guys, just go check out one of my meditations. Pray up, tether down, and you put loving light frequencies for you, your children, your tribe, okay, and your love. And even furthermore, if you feel expanded enough, you can put beautiful light frequencies over the entire world and still hold your own. You can pray for the world and everything else and still hold your energy to yourself. This is dynamic, super dynamic, because this is it. Like, you can contribute to the whole while still keeping your own autonomy, okay? This is it. This experience is for you. This manifestation is coming into coherence for you. You need to harmonize. Your ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind. I was bringing attention to the heart and the mind, and being very self, kind of having that experience within yourself, very personal, intimate experience. This is for you. You know the value of your wealth. You know what you can bring into the world. You just know it. And it's not for anyone else except for you. When you bring this into coherence, then the world can see it, and that's how you share it, okay? That's what I see here in the highest living light. Let's move forward into what did you change? The principle of cause and effect. Every action has a reaction, doesn't it? So number 18, cosmic flower. I'm hearing the word alchemy. Cosmic flower. The frequency of cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. Cosmic flower. Number 18, cosmic flower. Let's activate it. With the Fool. This is your first major arcana. This is telling me that this actually was part of, you're starting a new leg of your journey here. You've stepped onto your contractual path here. Spirit, you did this before you came into the world. It seems like you've paid up enough karma and you've come up into this. Do you follow the strings of faith, the red strings of faith that connect you? You followed your intuition, whatever your interests were. You got really authentic with yourself. And I see, what did you change? You started a new leg of your journey with the Fool card. God bless you. Okay, so this is brand new energy for you. With Cosmic Flower, bringing the core from which you pour, right, your magnificence out into the world. It's already, I have it memorized. This is huge. So you are bringing some beautiful, beautiful things. I was seeing downloads. I was seeing, like I was mentioning, the thought space, etc. So maybe you're trusting yourself enough to, number one, put words, like say this out loud. I actually have the skill to be able to access this. And in my meditations and in my etc. and so on, I'm able to access the core from which I pour my magnificence out into the world. And I just see somebody, Libra, with this big, with your thought space wide open, Libra. I just see it. Wow. So I'm just saying, you receiving and putting like these messages that you're bringing. I think that you're probably somebody that you might be like feel, I'm not sure, I'm not saying to go live like this. You consult your personal practitioners, okay? But I'm just, that our Eckhart Tolle like thing where like you can just sit on a bench and have nothing and trust in the ability that that the universe is on your side, and to surrender and trust so much that you must have did something like this where you trusted and surrendered so much. Now, I'm not saying that you gave up everything and went to live on a park bench and waited, etc. But what I'm saying is that there was just such a deep surrender, some sort of yogi activation within you, where you are now on this new path here, Libra. You changed it. You decided that you were going to start something new. And let me tell you, I see that happening with this manifestation because of all the boundaries, all of the authenticity, and your intelligence to know to bring this into coherence. I need to really sit and marinate and resonate with my own wealth, health, and destiny. And then you can walk the destined path here moving forward. So this is Libra also wanting something sustainable. Libra is indecisive. I see that you got decisive here. I see it. Okay, in the highest living light, let's just hydrate. What won't be changed with the principle of gender? We need gender for reproduction, and also just for things to come into manifestation with this divine feminine masculine thing for humans, where there's that penetrating force and the growing, etc. So okay, crown chakra, it won't be changed. You're gonna need to keep your crown cleansed, darling, because I was getting that static kind of thing. It was reminding me of it, like when I used to go, like when I would be on like some creative fucking thing where I'd be up for freaking 72 hours just gone, and just receiving all of the instructions, and then all of a sudden everything was like, the project was done, everything was perfect, and I slept for a nice 15 hours. So somebody who could really like keep clearing their crown and receive the freaking message here. And this is interesting. Let's keep going. So number 7, crown chakra. The frequency of the crown chakra, the violet flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. So that was, okay, let's do this. So let's activate it. So that was probably like not the healthiest way for me to start getting in tune. That was the beginning of my awakening. So that was not the healthiest way for me to get in tune with that. Now that I understand that I'm autistic and I understand like what I'm doing here with the magnets in the thought realm, I'm able to care for myself, for my inner child, and be super healthy and expend my energy and be able to receive and get to that space where I am hearing, everything in the realms, and I'm bringing the downloads in by using my energy and regulating myself. I did say that we are the regulators. I was saying that, I don't know if they said that in the meditation or whatever, but we are the regulators. We bring regulation through entertainment, arts, and music here in the world. So, okay, but the only way that this could really be happening in authenticity is through the inner child. It will not be changed. That you need to care very well for your inner child so that your crown chakra and the thought space, things can come in and you can receive them flowingly, emotionally, and still stay on your cycles with your self-care, etc., and so on, okay? It won't change. Keep on doing. I don't know how you guys clear your crowns. I'm not sure. Maybe you do detoxes. Maybe you do abrogations. Maybe you can just use agua florida. Maybe you just cover your crown when you sleep, etc. Okay? However you do your crown chakra cleansing, make sure that you are doing that and caring for, like, and this is just like living a lifestyle of equilibrium where you're not going to be putting extra stress on your crown, okay? You feel your crown always around, okay? This is beautiful. Care for yourself like you're a young prince or princess. okay? Like you're the queen or something, and you need to just care so well for your inner child or for your little prince or princess who will rule the realms again one day. It's what I see. Let's just keep going in the overall rhythm here. The rhythm of your creative flow, how you go. This is the principle of rhythm. Everything has got a rhythm. Okay, there's a rhythm to everything. It's how we catch the waves and the patterns. So well with the creation, going in and out of your creative flow, I see belief here, and I see that there's some discrepancy. So let's just start talking about it. With number belief, it's got this inner compass, and we're talking about it twice with cosmic flower and having swords in both places here. The frequency of the belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. Belief. So it is, we've got the Nine of Swords with belief. So it seems like you're really having to keep your crown clear and do your cleansing. Maybe you're somebody that needs to shock themselves with like cold water, or maybe like you start getting taken away, and I can find myself sometimes staring out of the windows because I'm autistic. I'm always in my upper chakras, and sometimes I need to do things like to ground myself. Okay, so maybe you're like implementing that and believing in yourself, because otherwise, like if you let too much time pass by, spirit wants you to like continue to keep believing in yourself, whatever. Keep on believing in yourself and check and continuously check and recheck with the crown and the heart and the head. Okay, what's going on? Like, is what I'm doing the right thing? Because I just see like your self-talk, some negative self-talk kind of maybe interfering with your creative flow. So continue to do your head rogaciones, do your revocaciones, do your limpias. You could use the egg, you could use cascaria, agua florida, you could just go wade in the water, baby, whatever it is that you do, okay? It all has to do with intent. You can take a handful of grass and dirt and rub it over your crown and put whatever might be there into that other living thing. And Mother Earth Gaia is there for you. Whatever it is, Spirit is really wanting me to tell you to make sure you're getting enough rest and sleep, and you are taking good care of your crown chakra with this, because there's some really juicy, wonderful things going on in the realms here, and you've got something to bring. You've believed in yourself this long. Keep going, okay? Sunny days are not far away. It just seems like you just started on this journey, and so you're just like, sometimes like you're just like, no, day by day. Okay, there's a song by LP called Day by Day. Maybe check that out. So that's what I see in the overall like rhythm of your day. Continue to believe in yourself, and when you start getting worrisome, do what you can to cleanse, to release, because more than likely those worries are not your own, or they're old fears that are being just kind of triggered by probably the media or some personal experiences or whatever, and there's nothing to be afraid of. You have come so far. You have laid down this you've laid this down, okay? You like you've held your wealth. You are completely capable and accountable for your own actions, and you've made it this far. Every time you doubted yourself, you always showed up for yourself. You always made it. Continue to believe in yourself when it comes to your creative flow, because even I was saying, and the dark times too, and the bad times too, you're still going to celebrate, okay? Because the world is also experiencing dark times. So in your creative flow, in your arts or whatever, you can talk about those things that bring you stress and transmute immediately too. Believe in yourself that if you can't do anything, and if you feel like your crown is muddled or your third eye is muddled up and you're feeling some stress over that, create something, pick up a pen, just start automatically writing and release whatever that stress is. Put a name to the demon, get back into what you believe in yourself, create something with it, and release that shit too. Release that shit, whatever it is, like however the stress makes you feel, and however you have to work it out, whatever names you have to put to that demon, and if you need to put it down on paper, etc., and so on, okay, do that shit. If you need to write it in a song, if you need to go on a fucking 5K to transmute it or whatever, believe in yourself. However you deal with the darkness is also beautiful, okay? That's what I see. Like that makes it even more relatable to your audience, is like the fact that you're human and you also deal with these things, and the way that you have put such strong, firm boundaries around it so that you could always be grounded with the root chakra in the headspace, so that you could be dynamic and receive these downloads. But sometimes it might become a bit much. This is all air energy. You are an air sign, Libra. This has to do with the air sign. So care for your head chakra and care for your crown chakra and face chakras, your whole head, okay? And like if it was your inner child, okay, like your inner child like is having allergies and you want to help them keep it all clear and just care for yourself so well. So let's switch over into this overall vibration here. We've got number 32. Merkaba. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other more perfect layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. 32, Merkaba. Okay, so there's such wisdom in the Akashic. Like, there's information for everything. Like, for instance, how to calm your energy down when you're high energy, like me. When you're in whatever it is, you guys, it's really beautiful. It seems like your overall vibration is like that you're traversing. I was telling you, like, I saw this, like, hearing the static that I used to hear like that, but now I can get into meditations, or I can get into automatic writing, or even into this channeled state, and the things that the downloads come. So I just see like a refinement of somebody being able to give themselves the permission to access the Merkaba and to have the grace with themselves, but also the courage with themselves to admit the truth and to feel the feelings that, especially when it comes to other people, the feelings that make you feel like intense, like the way that your relationships maybe affect you. And I see that like you're willing to do that. Go into the Merkaba, see things, feel them in a moment, and prepare yourself for your wish fulfillment here. So, okay, in any moment, like in a moment, your overall vibration is that which somebody who could access, who could in a moment, if they had the presence of mind and the wherewithal, could say, I'm foggy right now, or I need an answer right now. Let's hit the Akashic and take some breaths and take a moment to breathe. Your wish fulfillment is yours. It's all in your hands as long as you're doing your energy clearing, balancing, following the rules that you have laid so that you are able to receive this stuff. Okay, you guys, you're on your fool's journey. Let's get another wave here with the Fountain Tarot in the highest living light. Let's hydrate. That's better. Wow, let's keep going. 7 cards, please, Spirit. Let's just get 7 cards right now. Go. Let's go. Okay, so this is super important that we are doing these things anyways. Doesn't matter. It's okay. Keep going. Wow. Beautiful. It's so good. I'm glad we stuck with it. Let's keep going. In the highest living light. Come here, Carol. Come here, guys. The highest living light. Let's start over here. This is big. This is so good. I love this for you, Libra. You've really taken like such decisive action here over what your experience will be with this manifestation. It is so good. Let's keep going here. So the reason why you had to put such strong boundaries is because this is like trying to get at you, this 5 of Coins energy. So in your headspace with the root chakra, number 1, at this frequency, like refusing to do anything but to be grounded with this, okay? Now I see it's because of this. It's because of this lag-based mentality that like might be around you, or be around like people around you or something. Or maybe like you could feel like nobody is actually, maybe you could feel like a lot of people are coming up against you or leaving you, like intentionally leaving you on a back burner, or intentionally, like maybe you could just feel like this. I've done a chakra cleanse for Libra, so you'll probably feel much better after this. But what I'm saying is that like, well, there's this lag-based mentality, and there's like kind of there has been up until now a serious lack of people supporting you, and you had to take like action and do this for yourself, because it seems like you felt like nobody was coming to save you, and so you came to save yourself with these boundaries. Okay, you believed in yourself so much, even if this is what the world was showing you. And this is why it's so serious. Like, this is why I see you so sincere, okay? Like, Nas. Like, what the fuck? What the hell? So, okay, in the heart space, number 23, dynamic with these truths. And it's because you learned how to just be with the Fountain card. This card states, just be. When you're feeling things in the heart space, just be there with your heart and your feelings, especially when it comes to holding the emotions of those people that are with you. Like, imagine your child going through a crucial part of their life that isn't so easy. And we just hold space and be there with them just to let them know that we're there. And with our lovers and that, or yeah, with our lovers, and they're going through some harsh shit, but you're committed with them. And so you just be and you feel those things in authenticity. So that might be why this Nine of Swords is coming up, because like there's these darker, stressful things that we have to face our fears. Fear is like such a big factor in the world. It's used in all these different ways. And I just see that your ability to slow down and just be in these dynamics, be yourself and kind of be with your own emotions too, and in the atmosphere, in these frequencies that you hold. And just be there and be yourself authentically and hold that is bringing in this dynamic in the heart and giving you the ability of expansion and also to have new experiences. Because we just do whatever the people around us are doing. It's just natural. But I see that if you hold space for change, to receive the instructions how to change, etc., or how to, it's like change, but it's also just presenting yourself and with a new framework and a new way for a new perspective. So we're all creators of our lives, but like on a minor scale, like every single day, it's so important to be authentic in your own truth and to hold space for yourself, to just be and give yourself the opportunity to make a new choice. Even if it seems scary, because our routines are so sacred to us, like they're so grounding to us in the world. But I see that you made up a new routine and a new framework here in what you do with your daily rhythm. So I think it's really beautiful. Okay, I'm really happy about that. Drop the card. So let's move forward. Okay, so in the principle of polarity, as above so below, you're like, no, things are going to come into coherence. Okay, I'm going to keep my wealth to myself, and you are just planting your own seeds, bringing them into coherence. And I see that wherever you're like putting this manifestation activation, like whatever your manifestation is that I'm activating for you right now, I see you reaping the fruits for that. Okay, your own fruits. You wouldn't steal. No way, Jose. You wouldn't, no matter what the world tried to make you feel like. So, okay, there's nothing new under the sun, and what you are bringing to the world is original because it is with your energetic signature. And how do you know? Because there's things growing. You have the proof. This is really beautiful. You're bringing your manifestations into coherence right now. So this is good. And I see, like, even though we've got the Fool here with the Foolish Journey, actually I see there's also other like things coming to a close here. Like, you're really gonna just like it's gonna be easier for you when it comes to work, because the Eight of Pentacles is after that one. Your manifestation is gonna, so if you're manifesting like work or something for career, I see that coming into coherence very well for you because you're managing your energy well. So what did you change here with Cosmic Flower and the Fool? This is beautiful. It is the 10 of Cups. It's absolutely beautiful. So the core from which you pour yourself out into the world, it gave you this frequency, gave you such a confidence, a knowing of who you are. You connected with who you are here. Started this new hero's journey, a new fool's journey, and you are so happy in it. So maybe this Cosmic Flower gave you this remembrance, this reminder of, even if people are not supporting you, even if it seems like you're all alone, actually get in touch with the love of the Cosmic Flower from which you come from. And it gave you the confidence so that you could come to this completion, complete emotional fulfillment and completion. We had the 9 of Cups in your overall vibration with Merkaba. Maybe you used the power of your word, the power of your voice. I'm hearing Balls in My Word by the Ghetto Boys. So like, that's it. Like, you really do know who you are, and that's how you got to this, and you changed everything. Like, you started accessing your Merkaba, accessing your guides, having a more of a relationship with, first of all, the information that you need, and then having a knowing and understanding of your guides that are there in the world to support you. And so then you say, loving light beings, I need this, that, and the other thing, and that was how you brought your wish fulfillment in. And now you've got this wish completion, this emotional completion, something having to do with, like, even if things are hard in the family or whatever, you know that you carry this. It's all in you here. So what did you change? You decided to be happy. and you decided to go for it and trust the universe and just fall and trust fall and trust fall. I know when I used to be up for those 3 days and getting all of those downloads and knowing exactly what to do for my own comfort and for my own life, because I would be like panicking as somebody in the world, like all alone, single mom, nobody to depend on. I didn't know what, I would be very afraid. I would be panicking. I would have sleepless nights, and I would tap into the Merkaba, and I would talk to the spirit, and the spirit would help me, would give me 3 days of energy, and I would get it all done perfectly, and I would rest, and I would provide some semblance of the 10 of Cups for my son and I, and it felt good. And that was the beginning of our awakening. And so now I see that, like, you probably have just, like, learned how to temper yourself out and have your own special 10 of Cups. It's probably like, maybe it's like you have a blended family or something, or non-traditional or something, because this is like 10 of Cups usually has children and stuff, but I just see, like, the man and the woman, and they're so joyous and joyful that they look like their very own angel. So whatever that entity is, like, you come together with whoever your person is, or whatever it is that you're meant to do in the world. Like, it could also be your family, or it could be you and your child, whatever. It could just be you and whatever you consider your family to be. And I'm just seeing, like, it's non-traditional, and you still felt confident enough to put whatever you had in that non-traditional little knapsack and go for it and be yourself. And it's just like the egregore of you and your family is very angelic. It's a high vibrating frequency. I just see entities that you cannot conceive the beauty of their harmonies watching over you. And so keep doing this, okay? Keep doing your best, you guys. So now we've got the Knight of Swords here, and what won't be changed here? With all this necessity for crown chakra, etc., and so on, for you to treat yourself well, because there's going to be some truths that are, like, maybe not going to be delivered very tactfully to you. So this is another reason, like, you need to be honest with yourself and not take it personal if there are people that are, like, trying deliberately to deliver things to you in a sharp way with their double-edged swords. No, I see, Libra, that you have got this king and all of these swords energy under control here. So continue just always fixing your own crown, praying up and tethering down, and filling your own crown always around. Okay? I just see, look at with this beautiful rainbow bridge, I just see that you are fine. Continue to care for yourself, and you'll receive any information, tactful or not. I think that you're just going to receive it for what it is and take the information and not take it personal the way that it's delivered to you, but be grateful in the first place that it was delivered to you, because this is probably why you've given yourself so much access to Merkaba permission slip after permission slip in your overall vibration with Merkaba. Because you have now learned how to trust yourself to see a thing for face value for what it is, not take it personal, okay? So your personal relationships, I think, are taken care of, like, here. But when it comes to, like, this manifestation, even if it's, like, I don't know, sometimes our kids, like, break our hearts with the way that they say things or whatever, because they could only be honest. And I see you not taking it personal, caring for your child the way that you needed your parents to care for you, maybe when you said something that was a little out of line. So this is what I see, like, just like a refining of the thought realm, and a way to, like, be sitting with these heavier, darker, more muddled ideas to transmute those into art, but also to have the beautiful, wonderful feelings, and to also bring down the inspirational things down here. Okay, this is what I see, Libra. But we just want you to make sure that you are, making sure you rest enough. Okay, it's very important for the transfer from also the whatever the work is that's being done for you, particularly in the highest loving light. Let's keep going. For, like, the transfer, for the downloads, for the implant of the experience, okay, to take root, okay, in the headspace. Sometimes you just need the experience. You need enough rest, okay, so that things can be calibrated for you in your loving light work. Continue to trust, transmute your human experience in your art, even the dark parts and the light parts. This is what I see here. And the highest loving light in your overall rhythm. We have got belief, and I see you mastering this swords energy with this water. There's so much, it's just like swords and water around here. We do have a couple. We do have the Knight of Coins, the 5 of Coins, and the 7 of Coins, and the 4 of Coins. So, okay. So, but what I see in your overall rhythm here is big Pisces energy. The High Priestess. So you believed in yourself so much. This is what I mean. That you are transmuting with this Pisces energy. with the High Priestess. So, okay, so in your overall rhythm, I would suggest like making sure that you are definitely up on your spiritual practices or whatever, but more so be one with your divine feminine energy and receive under the water. Like when you're swimming in the deep water of the sea, of the water, whatever, like the emotions, when you're swimming in the flow of your emotions, okay, I see this presenting itself to you and you being like, yeah, that's one choice, but there are a million others here, and you really believing in yourself, bringing things. This is big, powerful. This is very big, powerful spiritual energy here. Okay, Libra. Look at the beautiful balance too of dark and light. Wow. What are you guys doing? Oh my god. So what is it? What else do I see? I just see you unbinding your own arms. Like, this is so huge to go from this to this. So we just want you to know that you are traversing all these different things and your experience is wonderful. You just keep up the good work, okay? Keep on believing in yourself and stick to the program if you don't know what else to do. But also don't be afraid to make a new choice. So lean on where your framework is for you to feel grounded, etc., and so on, so that you feel safe enough to make new choices. This is what we see you doing anyway. Look at what you've transmuted. I know it's not always easy, but God didn't promise that it would be easy. He promised that you wouldn't be alone. You're not alone with yourself, with God, Goddess, within and without. And I see you accessing that power really beautifully. I see your manifestations coming into fruition because you believed in yourself and you balanced out your inner compass. This is beautiful. I love this. Let's keep going here. So, okay, let's hydrate. In your overall vibration, you've got this Merkaba with this Nine of Cups and the Empress. Yeah, this is so beautiful. It's so good. So your overall vibration is so freaking good. Even though you're going through all this and learning like how to receive the downloads in a safe environment, you're learning about self-care and pacing yourself and bringing this stuff down. Like you're learning about your wealth and how to like invest in yourself first and foremost and regulate yourself. Like as you are a regulator to other people with your arts, your music, etc., your vibe, then I see you getting more grounded, even more grounded, Libra, and decisive here, just like a Taurus. This is the Taurus card, the Empress. This is a big energy. You are always meant to do this. This is your third major arcana. You are always meant to touch this full energy, to go on this, learn how to transmute this Nine of Swords energy and still be the High Priestess that you are and still honor yourself as that High Priestess, still transmute everything else, and you get all this experience. Why? So that you could rule your empire, Empress. It is absolutely beautiful. It's perfect. The Empress, let's okay, we do this. That's all right. We can do it. Abundant creation. Okay. Bold, this is what you did it all for, okay? Standing in her lush, fertile garden, the Empress invites you to water your new creation with love and patience. The soil is rich, and if tended carefully and thoughtfully, the harvest will be abundant. As the ultimate mother, she will nurture you through the unique moments of each particular stage of growth, through the cycles of life, death, creation, and destruction too, okay? Destroying those old mindsets, etc., and so on. Relax into the safe glow of her embrace and begin what there is to begin. Now is the time to act. And it's because you have like made yourself so grounded. Like you are so stubborn, just like this Taurus energy. I love it. And it's like the other reason why this is the time to act is because you are really accessing the Merkaba right now. There's something important for you, okay? Keeper. I don't know. I just want to call you a keeper of the garden. Keeper of the gates. I don't know. Not a keeper of the gates. Keeper of the garden. My goodness. All right, baby. All right. Just be happy. Just be happy. It's beautiful. Let's see. What shadows did you have to face here to get such self-composure? Oh my God. This is like huge self-composure. It's beautiful. In the highest loving light spirit, let's talk about it with Libra. What are the shadows to be acknowledged? What did you want from me? I wish you would come back. I hope I will see you again. Wow, such desperation. I hope you're happy for me. Hoping and hoping. I need to focus on my healing. This is what you did. Like, you might have found yourself like very feral, confused, unknowing of what some people in the world wanted from you, not getting their approval or support, mostly getting their scrutiny because of their fear. This is having to do with you being scrutinized over you exploring yourself, growing yourself here, Libra. And then like you had to become your own foil because others weren't doing it. They were not giving you your roses. No credit where it was due. What did you want from me? Like, it seems like you showed up every day with it's like you interviewed every day for something to these people, like to the people that were supposed to be supporting you. Or it was like you did an audition every single day, multiple times per day, and nobody said anything. Then what did you want from me? I wish you would come back. What did you want from me? Why aren't you coming back and having to be that for yourself? I hope I'll see you again sometime. Maybe somebody was kind and supportive to you here and there, and then they go on with their life, and you're just like, you had to learn how to be that for yourself. I hope you're happy for me. People that weren't happy for you because they didn't understand, or they weren't happy with themselves. They didn't have the capacity or understanding or even to grasp what you are to be happy for you. You had to change everything. Focus on changing your mind, changing your life on your own crown chakra, your own wealth. And I see you are like, I need to focus on my healing. That is what I see. Let's get some messages of closure here in response. This can be from your past on loved ones, the higher selves of whoever you are dealing with in this situation. You just put it where it works for you in your own loving light. So what did you want from me? I don't know why. You don't know why. You didn't know why you had to figure it out, but you knew what you needed from yourself. I wish you would come back. Do you still feel my presence? So maybe this was also like you praying to your spirits, your guides, your family members and friends that like you miss them and you wish they would come back sometimes. They're asking like, do you feel my presence? Like, we're coming to your mind at that time because actually we're with you at that time. That's what I'm saying. I hope I will see you again sometime. The response is, I'm so proud of you. So, okay, this is also people like wanting you to feel proud for them. Like, people want you to feel proud of them as well. And it's like you need to hold your energy too sometimes to yourself in the highest loving light. So this was you like wishing that someone would be there for you, but then at the same time, with those not reciprocal relationships, that like you having to be like, nobody was there. Like, nobody was there to say, I'm so proud of you. So you're having to also let other people like just become proud of themselves and face their own shadows. Even if they like desperately want or need you to praise them and everything else, it's like if praising somebody else out of obligation, it doesn't feel authentic to you. And you're just doing it because like they want it, but nobody was there for you. And that actually builds your resilience and your strength and your spiritual grit. And then you hold then the boundaries out of love, actually, even though it doesn't feel great to those people around you. So setting and holding boundaries for our loved ones, like in raising and rearing them when it comes to children or our people like who are students or whatever. Then also with like holding boundaries and giving yourself what you need, and then accepting that from someone else when you could recognize that which what you hold within yourself in someone else, and someone else like then is authentic, but you can't force yourself. Okay, and nobody forced themselves to be there for you either. So that's what I see. I hope you're happy for me. I'm sorry I left while you were young. So, okay, this is having to like parent yourself and really be there for your inner child. I need to focus on my healing. Please forgive yourself. I see that you did that. Okay, Libra. This is like where that indecisiveness came from, because there was like people that were not decisive about where their place was in your world before. Let's just like hold space for you right now. For all those times, Libra. Okay, for Libra and their little baby and their child, okay? Just be confident. You're doing fine now. Your people, you will be with your kind. Your people will find you. You will find your people. because you have found yourself. Okay? So, whoa. Messages of love, please. My God, there's lots of love around you, okay? A whole lot of love. There's a lot of love around you, Libra. So, trust. It's safe to trust the situation. I think like all of these shadows needed to be addressed right now because you may be like getting like your flowers now when nobody would give them to you and they would just like not even do credit where it was due or something. Release that stuff. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Good job. I saw that you did that. When you're like, you declare I need to focus on my healing, forgive yourself and release that stuff. Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation, you guys. Okay, Libra. Here and now, your true love is already part of your life and it's you. A new love. So your true love is part of your life. It's you. And now that you understand and know that, a new love or recommitment to love is developing. That's what I see, Libra, for you. Okay, that's good. Let's look into the masculine, divine masculine energy. Thank God I'm starting to loosen up. Let's do this. Did you hear the speaker is like, yeah, loosen up. We'll do it. I was having the thought, we'll do an energy check after this. And the static came, so we'll do an energy check after this, you guys. The masculine says, I would do it all again. I do love you. I want to start over. Your masculine energy is gung-ho over this new thing. I wonder how you feel. So now getting excited over a new endeavor with this Fool card and the High Priestess and the Empress. Ooh, you let me down. I need to focus on my healing. Some other people let you down, okay? Oh, you're not going to let yourself down again. By Depeche Mode, never let me down again. Taking a ride with my best friend. Yeah. He'll never let you down again, you guys. I would do it all again. Okay, what's it say? The feminine. I hope that you can forgive me one day. So maybe you're like needing to learn how to forgive your own divine masculine energy because like you maybe let yourself down before. So now you do it all again after all this healing. I do love you. Finding out the truth crushed me. So this is what I'm talking about, like holding space for those harder like emotions, more challenging things that we have to deal with that are inevitable in the world. So, but your divine masculine energy is like, I do love you, or it's you saying to yourself, I do love me. And the feminine energy saying, but finding out the truth crushed me about that. It just crushed me. And just loving yourself through that and accepting that which is, you can start over, I guess. Let's see. Your divine masculine says, I want to start over, and your divine feminine says, it's time for me to heal now. I only see you moving forward with healing if it will be conducive for healing. That's what I see. So I see this new start is going to be, you're going to know it in your bones that it's for you because it's going to feel like the healing journey that you already are doing, loving yourself on, okay? I wonder how you feel. I couldn't let you get close to me. So now you might start opening up and letting some certain parts of life open up and get close. Okay, after healing this abandonment wound, you let me down. We will be together again. Okay, so maybe you're going to go after something that didn't work out for you before. And now that you're a little more whole, feeling more whole and protected and loving toward yourself, you're feeling more contained to receive the downloads in a moment. So you really believe this. Your feminine energy is praying. You know what? Those places where I was let down before, I'm going to be together again with those beautiful frequencies. I will have that experience. I will. I know. I wish I may. I wish I might. Wish upon a star tonight. And then you get it because you're the star and you wish on yourself and you can place all bets on yourself. I love it. Let's close with the wisdom of the Oracle. And the highest living light. Oracle. Oh, Oracle. What is your wisdom? Clean it up, everybody. Okay, I'm hearing it again. I'm taking a ride with my best friend. Okay, let's see about it, okay? What do you have to clean up, my love? So it's 21. I'm on 30. Let's go. I gotta like hear that song. So, okay, getting to the core of a situation. Like I had to. I had to. Okay, Libra, maybe you're gonna like loosen up and like just release all this shit. Okay, maybe you're gonna clean. Let's see. Getting to the core of a situation. Freedom from a burden. Cleaning house. Sweeping away what is no longer needed. You're never gonna let yourself down again. Really. Okay? Relationship message. Let me see. Yeah. Time to clear the air. Take a look at your side of the street and say what's on your mind. Sweep away the old stuff so that a spring breeze can flow through the energy. It's the perfect time to do an inventory of your dynamics. Dynamics? What? Take an inventory. We activated it. And see what's yours and what's not yours. You'll never be let down again. It's not yours. Everyone brings some baggage, okay? So even if there's something that's disappointing, you can hold it apparently. Let's see. Sort through what you brought with you and let go what is no longer needed. Become unencumbered and your relationships will flourish. Okay, Libra, I love you. That was your manifestation activation, chakra cleansing frequency activation for the month of September 2025. My name is Carol Lissette and I love you. Bye.